Welcome back to Live and Let Fly.
That was so like clean and just like in the pocket. I don't even know what to do.
Like, what is this normalcy?
I don't know. I don't know how to react. How to act normal. Even.
How do I?
I was expecting a shorter acronym. Like,
Oof.
I don't know. I was waiting for it.
Can it be? I don't know. You guys that listen on like 5 times speed, let us know how it sounds.
It just sounds like Roland's got something in his mouth. Like, what do you got in your mouth?
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Speaking of that, when I was growing up, with Family Dog was like, I don't know how she picked up on this, but we didn't want her like running around barking her head off at anybody that walked around out on the street, right? You know, saw it through a window or whatever. She would run and find her nearest toy and bite it and like pick it up and carry it, and then
That's hilarious.
running around the house with like a tennis ball in her mouth, just like.
Like, they don't like it when I bark proper, but if I muffle it, I can get away with it.
It's cuter.
It's cuter, and also it was quieter.
Yeah.
I'm about it. I like it.
She figured it out.
Who does anybody else have a dog? Just me?
Yeah,
I
used
want
to.
one.
Oh yeah.
I had a dog and then I
Rest in
moved.
peace, Marcy.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
Marcy
rest in
Pan.
peace, mascarpone cheesecake, dude. For sure.
Yeah.
I
Full name.
have a dog, but she's not really even my dog anymore because my dad's had her for several years. I moved up here, and then with Josh, I didn't want to bring her, you know. Mm-hmm. And then she got really attached to my dad's dog, and now they're thick as thieves, and I don't want to separate them. And he doesn't mind taking care of her, you know. Like, I mean, if she's got to go to the vet, I pay for any vet bill or whatever, you know. But I don't.
But I mean, as long as she's happy, you know.
Yeah.
She's thrilled.
Or is
It was Bunny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bunny? That's right, Bunny. Yeah.
Such a mess of a dog.
I know, dude. But I love her, dude. She's
so
great.
sweet.
She like loses every time I try to make it a point to, like, if I'm going to be in the area, I go to Dad's and see her, you know.
Of course, yeah.
And she like loses her fucking mind, dude. You know. And it's like she's so upset with me. Every time she's so upset. Like, how could you? And it's like, you're happy. Like, don't act like you're not happy just because I showed up and you realized that I wasn't here. You forget that I exist most of the time, you know?
It's like, oh, he's here. I should play it up so I get extra sympathy scritches.
Every time you leave, it's just like a moment of betrayal all over again.
Yeah, the funny thing about Bunny is I mean, most animals are particular about like where they like to be like scritched. Mm-hmm. Like Fiona, Josh's cat, she wants to be scritched behind, like on the sides of her neck, like on the sides of her face.
Yep.
Same girl.
She knows what's up.
And that's it. That's really all she wants.
Which is so funny.
Bunny just wants her chest scratched.
Oh yeah.
Right? So if she's sitting upright and I'm like petting her like back of her head and her back, she like will slowly, like really surreptitiously, like move over, boom, and then flop, like, you know,
look
every
at
time.
this area.
It doesn't matter, like, what you've got going on, like where you're petting her. She's trying to maneuver her way into putting your hand on her chest. Yeah. Like, that's what she wants.
Such a ham.
My dog, Kaylee, so named for the Firefly character, she's an absolute train wreck of an animal, and I love her. But she loves to get scritches like right above her tail. Like there's this little divot right there, and she's like, get that. So she does a lot of maneuvering like that. But the real trip is like my cat Pippin, because he likes belly scritches for about 2.7 seconds. That's all. And then he turns into like a upside down claw, you know?
Yeah.
He'll flop down on the ground and just like look at you like, don't you want to get in this fluffy tum-tum? And I'm like, yeah, you know I do.
Every time.
Dude, Fiona's got a very fluffy tum-tum and does not want you to touch it.
I actually,
like
so I was petting her earlier today, and she flopped over and rolled, and my hand grazed her tummy, and she just like looked at me, and she's like, I'm allowing this. So I got one the back of my hand just brush on her tummy on the way back up to her face, and she was super super okay with it, but like she allowed it.
Dear diary, it's finally happened.
It's a special day.
All of the fluff is concentrated in her sides and belly. Mm-hmm. So naturally, that is the place that you want to pet.
She's got a good
where
mane,
the fluff
though, too.
is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no, so part of the reason she's fluffy is before I adopted her, she had some type of what's it called? Not the word I'm about to say. I'm trying to think the exact surgery she had.
Rickets.
No, not rickets. she had some type of surgery before, like prior to where now her belly skin is real saggy.
Oh, interesting.
Like you can read like she'll allow me to like reach under there, and there's like a solid couple inches of just like saggy skin that hangs off of her tummy.
She have like kitty liposuction?
No,
Didn't do a tummy tuck?
Tummy tuck.
No,
she used to be a 70-pound cat, and then she got her life in order.
Right. She got her stomach stapled, you know.
There's a like a weightlifting belt that prevents these. What is that called? Like the
hernia?
big leather belt.
Hernia?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, I was trying like bouncing around hemorrhage,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't.
She had hemorrhoids, so her belly skin got all messed up.
How?
It's real weird.
Nah, none of that.
What's wrong, Adam? You're making a face.
That's why my belly's
You
big.
don't like this conversation? No?
I was good with it for a while. You know, everybody talking about their pets. That's great. And then it turned.
I just couldn't remember the word.
Into a medical conversation.
Well, yeah, like hemorrhoids causing hernias is a big problem.
We never said the hemorrhoid caused the hernia.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah,
Roland
it
ever got one of those?
It was
It
implied.
was implied.
Is it implied? I didn't get that
Correlation does
indication.
not equal causation.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Yeah,
Does-
so I had been avoiding talking about this for a while because I had Thug Rose for a while, for 2 years. And whenever I moved, I sold my old house and moved to a new place. My grandmother I was working and she had brought some workers over to like move furniture and everything. And I guess they like were banged on some stuff and she had left the door open and Rose like ran out and like, I mean, was just gone. Like my grandma like drove around the neighborhood and everything. But I mean, you know, I would take her on walks like the sort of block around the house, but she hadn't really been anywhere other than that. So I guess she just got scared and like ran off into town and got lost. And like, we have never seen her since.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I don't like this conversation either.
Well, I mean, that's why I've been avoiding talking about it for 6
I know,
months,
that's
you know.
sad.
But y'all had to bring up the does everybody have pets conversation.
I'm
so
sorry, that was on-
I feel like, you know, if I don't say something now, the listeners are going to be like, hey, there's no Thug Rose in this
Rose.
conversation.
Yeah, I mean, they
I
kinda know
guarantee
these
you
things.
somebody's got her. Like somebody.
Oh,
adopted
I bet
her.
she's so adorable. Like
yes.
somebody,
Oh, yeah.
that's my solace. Is like she's such a sweet dog. Like somebody
love beagles,
held on to
so.
her. Yeah.
She's a sweet baby.
Now she's a hunting dog.
And yeah, out there probably so too.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a hound
100%.
dog.
Oh God.
Great movie.
Sorry.
Great movie.
It is.
It's such a good movie.
That was my first like childhood heartbreak movie. I know for a lot of people it's Bambi, but for me it was The Fox and the Hound. What
It's
was
the
your
same.
the first time your child heart was broken by a piece of fiction?
Land Before Time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was
That's
right out the
Lion King
gate
for me.
too.
Lion King was right behind it.
Yeah, I mean, Lion King definitely got me, but I've already been gotten by Disney several times. At
Well,
that point.
those are both like in the first act. The tragedy happens.
Yeah.
What,
You
Lion
know?
King?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Lion
Yeah,
King's
it's at the
deeper
end of
off
Act
in the
1, you know?
It's deeper off in the movie, which gives you more time to get attached to. Spoiler alert: Mustafa dies.
Mufasa.
I was gonna say Mustafa.
Mufasa. Yeah, I did say Mustafa.
And the never-ending story, that was pretty tough when I was a little kid.
That
It all
was like
turns out okay in the
traumatizing.
end or whatever, but like at the
That
time,
was traumatizing.
That was
you know?
traumatizing, 100%. Yes.
dude, and like made me so afraid of like swamps and quicksand
Yeah.
and all that shit.
You
Like,
should be.
That's like
I am.
You
I'm
should
still
be.
afraid of them.
That's a healthy fear.
It is funny. I've been seeing that meme pop up a lot more. It's like things I thought was going to be much more of a danger in my
exactly what I was
adult
just
life.
gonna
It's like quicksand is at the top of the list, and
Catching
all
on fire was
children's
another
media.
one. The stop,
Yeah.
drop, and roll thing.
Oh, I thought there was fire around every corner, baby. Like, I was prepared.
I mean, there could be.
It could be. You're right.
I've never
You're right.
in my life seen quicksand.
I would be more
Same.
concerned about fire than quicksand. You know.
I've certainly more
Quicksand
common.
for me, Mario Brothers 3 did that because the desert levels and like jumping through the quicksand. If you don't jump fast enough, you sink down
Yeah.
into it and die. Like that.
They should
I
really
think that's
put
where the
warnings on these
quicksand came
games.
from.
You know,
Anxiety
Mario,
inducing.
yeah, Mario
PTSD.
Brothers is.
The Angry
it's-
Son. Anybody remember the Angry Son? The one that chased you?
Oh, yeah.
That was
That was
pretty
anxiety.
intense.
That was probably my
Yeah.
first case of anxiety. Was that
No.
right there? You know?
Mario Brothers be messing people up out here, man.
No, the forest temple in Ocarina of Time, the hand thing that would drop
yeah,
down
the
on you.
Master.
Dude, the floor masters. Oh
Floor
my god.
masters ruined me. I was
Floor
like,
masters scared the shit out of me, dude. Like no
Oh.
joke. I hated them.
So the
'Cause
wall
they're
masters are the
spidery.
ones that drop from the ceiling.
yeah,
Floor masters
yeah.
are the ones that just kind of crawl around.
Yeah, the
Oh,
wall
wall
masters.
masters? Is that
And
what
you
it is?
could
Okay.
you saw that shadow getting bigger as
Yeah.
it was around. I was like, oh god, no!
And you have to wait to the last second to
Yeah.
dodge roll out of
Yeah.
the way.
And I've
And
got
combined
bad
with the music
reflexes.
in there, like
Yeah,
it's
man.
really kind of like dissonant, kind of just like type music.
You want to know a really good ass focusing tool? That soundtrack. The Ocarina of
Like the
Time
entire soundtrack?
Yeah, specifically the temples. Like the forest temple. Yes, baby. I can get some shit accomplished when that's on in the background.
That's a serious
No,
song, right?
No, the temple's soundtrack is kind
It's
of
more somber.
Yeah,
It's
very
more
much more.
spooky.
Yeah.
Because there's like
Definitely spooky.
Ganon's like the ghost of Ganon, like a Ganon spirit or something is in that temple. I think at the end boss of that. It's been a while.
Oh, I'm having
Been a minute.
I'm smooshing
I mean,
all the
it's been
Zelda
like
games together. I don't
20
know.
years or more than that. My God, more than that.
Oh, I
Ocarina of
played
Time
it.
is over 20 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
It definitely came out
Oh,
before
yeah.
2003. I want to say it was like 96 or no 97.
Oh,
Dude,
98. November 21st, 1998.
Gotcha.
dude, Final Fantasy X is over 20 years old.
Yeah, I mean, that
Why are
feels
we having
right
this
to me.
conversation?
It's 22 years old actually.
Such a classic.
Yeah. To remind you of your own mortality, John.
Right,
You're ever creeping
Listen.
closer to the abyss, dude.
I am literally sitting in this chair with a heating pad on my back because I pulled it a little bit earlier, sneezing too hard. I'm well aware of my own mortality. Let me
Emily's
tell
out here
you.
trying to prevent those hernias that are caused from hemorrhoids.
You gotta be on top of it, man.
You guys want to feel old or like the
Not really, no.
not really. How did the time
tell you
pass like
anyways.
this? BioShock Infinite is 10 years old.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is 10 years old. The Last of Us is 10 years old.
And then
Metal
that's
Gear
that
Rising.
That one hurts.
Yeah.
The Last of
That
Us.
one
Yeah.
Zach, I feel like for the Final Fantasy ones that hurt is like Final Fantasy 12 is 2 years from being 20 years old.
Yeah. Like Bioshock Infinite, I have a core memory of sitting at John and Dustin and Dane's house on 10th Avenue,
Yeah.
and
What a
we were
shitty-
chilling in. We were chilling in
Shitty
Dane's
house.
room, and Adam was trying to explain to me how good Bioshock Infinite was because it had just come out or whatever. Like I remember that very clearly.
It's like a top 5 game for me.
Yeah,
I've still never played any of the
Yeah,
Bioshocks.
now I want to play it. Okay.
You should. They're not super long either.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of that.
You can get it done in
Yeah.
8 hours maybe.
Really?
Yeah, probably,
Yeah,
probably
couple
so.
streams,
Yeah.
man.
I
Just
finished
knock it out.
BioShock Infinite in 2 sittings.
Oh,
It's just I really loved BioShock Infinite. I loved everything about it.
Is that the one that looks kind of like
it's the one that's in the
steampunky?
Yeah, it's in the sky rather than under the water.
Sky Pirates.
And it's just really good.
Skyrim.
I just really liked it.
Sky?
It's good tight gameplay and got a great story. So.
Man, I got several multiple hundreds of hours long games I'm playing right now. Like I can't be adding to the list.
That extra 8 hours.
That's too much.
Really gonna fuck me up.
Talking about, that's a rite of passage, dude. You need to have a library that you don't touch.
I mean, I do, but I don't want to actually start playing anything new right now.
Achievement unlocked.
Well, what about playing something we haven't played in a little bit?
Oh, you mean like Starfinder?
Starfinder? Yeah.
I'm way ahead of you there. I'm way ahead of you there.
Look at me. Are you proud of me?
I am so proud of you.
Plus
Thank God.
15 in subtlety.
So let's go ahead. I mean, last time, right? You talked mad shit to Renvai the Gentle, and we got into it's time to roll initiative. So here we are. It's time to roll initiative. Let's do that.
We already done that? No, we haven't.
We're doing it right now, dude.
We're doing it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Damn, y'all are on that shit, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Better than I usually roll.
I mean, it's not a competition. I mean, it is, but
It literally is.
Okay, so let's talk about initiative real quick. Hestia, it looks like you're... I'll just go down the list. We got a shitload of... I mean, we got a ton of people on the board here. Hestia rolled a 22, so you're going to be at the top of the turn. Next up's going to be Roland with a 20.
Never at the top.
We got Jinx with a 19, Nemolith with an 18, Gadget with a 15, Vincent with a 12, Morgan with a 5. Is that correct, everyone, or am I missing something?
yeah, top of round 2. Yep.
That's it for all
Vincent
the
said
PCs
he
and
rolled a
friendlies.
13.
I
and
did, but
okay.
it doesn't matter in the combat tracker
It
as it
won't
currently
change
is.
anything
it
about-
won't. Right.
Yeah. For
so
what it's
that's
worth.
why I didn't say anything.
Okay. Now, by all means, John, if you roll substantially different one way, let me know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. We'll
Okay. All right. So that brings us to the top of turn 1. Tia, you're sort of in the second line here. Not the second line, but the second line of combatants against the wall. You've got Vincent ahead of you, Nimlith and Jinx to the north of you, multiple Talons, obviously. So, tell me, what would you like to do, Tia? How do you want to start this? I'll go ahead and tell you, negotiations probably not going to happen.
Oh,
So-
yeah. We're past. We're
We
well past.
recognize this is an irrational person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can cut that line of action off and
Yeah. So Hestia, feeling like this could go sour at any moment, was already, preparing mentally for like, oh, this is about to go south and we're gonna have to fight. So gets the jump. I will give master control to Mantis. I'll have Mantis move through my square, just so Mantis is not blocked behind our front line.
Fair enough.
And take a shot at this nearest Talon. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the vest that came out of the ceiling.
Correct.
They're
yes.
talons.
Like freaking Navy SEALs.
Adamant Talons is their name. I haven't named them.
As much as we were clowning last episode, that image of 4 fucking vests like Navy SEAL dropping out of the ceiling is pretty.
It's badass.
cinematic.
That's
it's pretty
intense.
awesome. It's
Just
pretty
rappelling
awesome.
down out of the
ready.
ceiling.
I've been looking forward to this fight since the end of last episode.
Now, to be clear, the Adamant Scale is like a breakaway sect from Directive 9.
Sure. We don't have to get into the particulars right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm hyped for this
They
fight.
are some badasses,
Yeah. Let's do this.
So
taking a shot on Talon
yes,
3.
Mantis moves to the other side so that her shot is not blocked. Takes a shot with the Azimuth laser rifle. That is a 25 to hit.
25 to hit. I like that a lot. That is definitely gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
that is 11 fire damage.
11.
And which one did you attack, Heath?
The nearest one
Sweet.
to Mantis.
Yep.
Which would be the northern one, kind of up in the top right corner.
Okay, 11 damage on Talon number 3. Ooh, I have to track fucking entropy points, right?
Ooh.
It's double your level
It's.
that you get an
It's a-
entropy point.
I think so.
I like it. Sounds good.
So I in my notes here, I've written down all the ways that I can get entropy points because this is my first time playing a Vanguard.
Okay.
And I have damage greater than or equal to level times 2 is the note. So I'm assuming
Right.
that's going to
Yeah,
be.
that sounds right.
All right.
Then, like you start with 1 too.
Oh,
You just
everybody starts
automatically-
combat with 1. That's
yeah,
right.
all your Vanguards start with 1, and then like if you move twice your speed.
Yeah. I got it. If I have 0 entropy,
Yeah.
I can spend a resolve as a move action. If I
You don't have to tell us all this. We're getting free knowledge check right here, baby.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
so,
you can continue, but I just wanted to.
Yeah.
So you're
no,
aware.
this is how Vanguards are played. This is not
Sure,
necessarily.
sure.
Yeah, but I've got it. I'm track. I have in front of me all the ways that I can get entropy.
I am so
Will I
proud of you.
remember them while keeping up with all this shit?
That's always
Who's
the
to
question.
say?
It's a little
You know?
tough.
Probably not.
Who's to say,
Probably
man? Not me.
Let's just-
I don't know.
Let's just get a 48 out of 55.
Okay,
Be
all right. So that is Mantis's action. What about you, Tia? You have a movement or a standard action after giving
Yes.
master control.
Well, I actually have line of sight currently where I'm at, unblocked. So Hestia will also take a shot with her acid dart rifle. And to cap off a perfect starting turn, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my
on
God.
my acid dart
Okay.
rifle. Let's
Very good.
go. Okay, now I have been spoiled by technology, and I'm used to just pressing a critical button. Do we double it or do we roll it twice? I forgot.
roll it
You roll
twice.
it, you double
Okay.
the amount of dice you roll, yeah. And
Okay.
then double your modifier.
Right.
Double your
okay.
pleasure, double your fun.
Right.
That's it.
Well, my damage on this weapon isn't very good. It's 10 damage. However, that will put a corrode 1d4 effect,
Nice.
critical effect on the enemy.
Okay.
Nice.
So just 10 damage then.
Yes.
And corrode is a bleed.
It is, but you do have it's more like a burn
It's
than it is a
burning,
bleed.
but acided.
But I'm going to take 1d4 at the start of my turn.
You take 1d4 at the start of the turn, and then at the end of your turn, you can roll to stop the condition.
Well, wouldn't you know it? It's Talon 3's turn. So I'll go
Alright.
ahead and give me a 1d4.
Okay. That is 3.
Nice.
Solid, dude. We'll take that all day.
Very good starting turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and now. Oh, that I did get another entry point for that.
For 3 points?
No, not for that one. For the hit, the second hit from Tia. It wasn't from Mantis.
Like,
Wait a minute.
dang. It's going to be easier than I thought.
This Talon will take a 5-foot guarded step to the southwest to get in melee range with Mantis,
Ooh, man,
Hestia,
closing
and
it in.
Vincent, and is going to probably entropic strike you. I would imagine is the play here on that. You know.
I'm telling you, man. Excuse me. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, God.
This guy's setting himself up for failure. I'm all right with it.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit. That's a 28. I'm sorry. I'm attacking you, Tia, because you just attacked, right?
Okay.
So the 28 to hit, and I believe an entropic strike is going to always be against EAC. Is that correct? I think that's the case.
It would hit any kind of AC I could possibly have.
Yeah. But I'm curious
Yeah,
about
it
that.
would be EAC. But you also got to choose whether it's going to be acid, bludgeoning, or yeah, it's just acid or bludgeoning. But
Okay, we'll call this bludgeoning.
Because it is.
Because, it is.
All right, it's a total of 7 bludgeoning damage. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will. Oh, how do I? Okay, I can't do tallies for this. I have to do like numbers. You know what I'm saying? And I have
Yep.
to scratch that number out because the resource is so fluid. Okay, Roland, your turn.
Okay, speaking of fluid resources, I am going to attune to the
Naturally. Graviton, okay.
Graviton, yeah.
Raviolis.
I keep going Graviton because I keep hoping that it'll work, but
I'm a
The math
firm
says
believer
eventually it will.
in the photon mode just for the extra damage.
I know, but I'm thinking I'm going to need my reflex saves boosted a little bit, and then in order to do my eclipsed defense thing, I have to be
in Graviton.
In Graviton, yeah. Gotcha. So that's the deal.
Okay.
Okay, so I am in Graviton mode now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I'm just gonna step up to who's this? Talon 2, Talon 1. That's in front of me here.
Talon 4.
Talon 4. So one that's 10 feet in front of Roland to the west. So Roland takes a 5-foot step in there and is going to swing with his lunar weapon.
Okay.
All right. That is a 15 to hit KAC. It's probably going to miss, I would think.
That is a miss.
Yeah. I figured it was kind of a bad roll. So, all right, that will be my turn.
You sure you don't want to make a knowledge check? I feel like that was happening in the sidebar chat earlier.
Yeah, but we're talking about Roland here, my friend.
Oh, I should have made a knowledge. I got excited by going first.
I'm assuming it's a life science, and I have a +0 to that. And I'm not trained. So
all right, understandable.
I don't think that's me, dog.
I ain't the one, fam.
Oh, yeah. Can't be me, man.
Okay. Jinx is up. I think trick attack for Jinx. I think that's obviously the play for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is his skill? I think it's piloting, actually.
This music is.
It's going to be your highest skill,
fun.
Basically.
Well, that is piloting, but it's equivalent to synth motive, stealth, acrobatics, athletics, and bluff. So we'll just take his +13 bonus that he has, and we'll use that.
That's the way.
Okay, with an actual 13, that's a 26. That is going to be enough for a successful trick on Talon 3.
All right. Good job, Jinx. Rolling signs.
Okay. I don't know if he notices in the heat of combat, but
he notices.
He notices. Don't you take this from me?
Well, that's his primary way of communicating.
Yeah.
So,
he'd probably be more perceptive.
And he's an operative.
That's true.
That's true. There's nothing he's not good at.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
These are just facts.
For 12 damage total, not that great. Those were some very low rolls on that, but hey man, damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is
Damage
damage.
is damage.
Okay. This Talon looks bloody. We're doing all right.
It's dangerous.
That's Jinx's turn. Nimlith is up. She's in melee range as well. So we'll just go with probably a tactical switchblade here. 17 to hit. KAC is a hit.
Ooh.
Don't like
Oh, wait, no, that's good.
Oh, sorry.
For Nimlith, you're
Nemlith's
out.
on our team. Yeah, Nemlith's on
I
our
just
team.
heard you doing it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
bad.
it's like, oh, that's bad.
That tactical switchblade is not very damaging though, so
No, it's not.
6 damage coming at my man here. Y'all are actually working on this Talon pretty good. Okay, we've got Talons on the opposite side of the room, so they're going to double move. 60 feet each. They're going back to back, by the way. They both get wait, no, they're not actually. Talon 1 will get another entry point for double moving. That brings us to Talon 4, who is currently engaged in melee with you, Roland.
That is a true statement.
True statement. So we're going to Entropic Strike.
Okay.
That's going to be a 20 against EAC.
Okay, that would be a hit. I am going to try to do my Eclipse defense.
Okay.
So I'm going to be rolling against your KAC +8. But because I'm attuned to the Graviton, I get a +4 to this attack.
Okay.
All right. And then I'll tell you what happens if I succeed. Though you should probably remember at this point. Maybe not. Well, that's a natural 1.
That's not good.
It's all good. So, hey, you get it's going to push through.
Okay.
I try to get my lunar glaive in the way, but this Vanguard is too quick for me.
Rude.
Yep.
Just
And I'm wishing I had taken a short rest before we walked in here, but that's
All right, so that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
okay. All
8
right.
bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing I have DR 15.
What
That's a
level
good
3
get.
armor do you get that from? Because I
Yeah,
love to
right.
know from my level 19 character who
don't worry
still
about
has
it.
5 DR.
don't worry about it.
I spent the remainder of my 20 credits on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Just trust me, Dro. All right, Gadrick, you're up.
All right.
GM to GM, you know I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't.
Where
I'll lie to
Gadrick
you.
is standing, based on this line going from me to Talon 4, the one that Roland's engaged with.
I'm going to call that
So
a clean
call
shot.
Clean shot? Okay.
I'm going to call it a clean shot.
So I'm going to stay where I am and do a trick attack. So that'd be 20 plus target CR is what I need to meet on a stealth check. 27.
That is
Yes, sir.
successful.
Okay.
Successful
cool.
trick.
Cool. So now let's see if the attack lands. I'm doing this with my pistol. So 14 on the die for a 22.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
So let's
nice.
see this damage. Oh, it's only 1 from the pistol and 6 from the trick attack. So that's 9 damage total, and he is now. What do you guys think? Off target or flat-footed?
Let's go with off target.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
So yeah,
let's
Talon
see.
4 is now off target.
Condition off target.
Sweet.
And you see Gadrick was just kind of like standing there, hands in pockets, and then just lift his hand up real quick and shot. Like a little quick draw type.
Fastest draw in the West. Okay, all right. Not bad, Gadrick. We'll take that. Vincent, we are up to you, sir.
All right, and Vincent slumps his shoulders, clearly agitated with this, and he's just like, fucking hell, of course this couldn't be easy. And he's going to step back, take a guarded step back, 5 feet due southeast, surrounded by Gadrick and Hestia. That way he can go ahead and take a shot with his tactical rail cannon. And he's going to attempt to take a shot against Talon. Which one is this? The one that's due northwest of
That's
him.
Talon 3.
Talon 3. Okay, yeah. Now, I know that there's going to be a penalty here. And I'm guessing, what is the penalty?
Why?
Well,
What?
well, because let me see.
No, that's a shot. He just established the same.
Okay.
That's a shot.
Okay, because whenever I line it up, it's like a.
I know, but just in the last turn, Gadrick had the same line.
Oh,
and
okay.
Zach,
Okay.
Zach let it through. So.
Cool. Okay, then. I am going to attempt a shot. Okay, so that's a 26
Yeah,
against KAC.
On Talon 4?
Talon
Yeah.
3.
Down 3.
Oh, the one up here. Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
a hit,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's get that damage. D10, huh? Come on. Give me something good. Okay, so that's going to be 9 piercing damage.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Not
Okay.
bad.
Take 9 damage.
He's taking quite a few little plinks.
Taking a lot, actually, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's looking pretty rough.
I'm wondering how many, what's it called? EP. Well, he didn't get an EP from that. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, that is
He did.
Vincent's turn.
He's gotten a lot of EP, actually.
There's a max. There is a max based on level.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is its levels at?
I'll look that up while you do Renovia's turn. I got you, buddy.
Okay. Renovia the Gentle enters the fray. So she's gonna be moving up, and as she does, she activates her shield, which is like a buckler essentially. Okay, and also draws a tactical Doshikari, which is like a small Dashko.
Nice. Like a single hand.
Yeah.
The maximum EP is equal to Constitution modifier.
Good to know. Let me check my Constitution modifier here. Okay. All right. We're within range. We're good. Okay. And she's gonna move 30. Oh, they might be blade-like fists.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, it's like a fist weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Wolverine claws, kind of.
It's more like bladed knuckles. Like it's got a
claws.
That's the fucking Wolverine claws.
okay. Well,
I mean, not coming out of his skeleton, but they look similar to that, right?
Yeah.
It's described as a punch dagger.
Yeah, punch
saying.
dagger. Yeah,
So it's a single blade.
We'll double move
Well-
in order to get another entry point, and get
Concept art,
into.
so.
I think that'll provoke though. But you've already used your reaction.
I have,
Roland.
yes.
Very good. Then that's, dude. Y'all are all in this like little corner, man. This is this is a nightmare.
I did not expect Renovia to be a melee
Yeah.
fighter. I was expecting her to be a ranged fighter. So
They're all Vanguards.
I guess
Which
so.
I absolutely called. Just to say.
we know you said that last time. You were right. You were right. We were wrong.
Just reminding.
Morgan, we come around to you.
Okay.
What are these effects that you have on you, Morgan?
These are great questions. Thanks. Wait, blinded, flat-footed? Where did those come from?
That was from the.
Yeah, you're
operative
no longer
fights.
under that effect. That
Yeah.
was from a grenade, I believe, or something
Okay.
from the previous fight.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, whoops. Okay. So first things first, Morgan would like to try and figure out more about Renovia specifically.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
What can I do for that?
Life science.
Life science.
Yeah.
All right, baby. Come on. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. We house rolled the DC on that lower, right?
To
15 plus CR?
To 15, yeah.
Plus CR? That'll give you one piece of information.
Ooh, better be good, Emily. Nobody help her. Pressure's on you.
I mean, I know what my go-to is always lowest save.
I don't think we need that because none of us are targeting saves.
Well,
Morgan does.
Yeah, but Morgan's probably going to be healing. You know, I mean, I'm not saying it's a terrible one.
it's not terrible.
Terrible.
All right, well, what would you suggest?
My thought was any resistances, but that's just my vote. It's not a demand. It's a request.
Nobody help her.
I feel like you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm going to do what I'm going to do regardless of the save. So sure, what resistances does this individual have?
No resistances.
Okay. So that means I get another question, right?
Why would you ask that question, Emily? What a stupid question, Dad.
So let me tell you a little story about what's about to happen.
Oh boy.
Morgan's going to take a step forward as they do reach out to Roland and like kind of bop him on the back of the head and just like, I don't know why, Captain, but I feel like you needed to be slapped just a little bit. No,
Yeah,
but
I probably deserved it.
no, they are going to cast Defrex Hardiness on you.
Oh, hell yes. That's what I'm talking about.
I cast that at the wrong level.
Do touch spells provoke? Forget. I think some of them do.
Depends.
Unless they
Yeah,
say they
it's
don't.
got to have the text at the very bottom saying like.
Yeah, they'll tell you if they don't provoke.
Right.
Let me double check here.
It would be pretty much the last
Yeah.
line.
I'm checking.
Doesn't say it in Foundry, but let's see.
I'm looking on my. No, it doesn't say it.
Okay. I don't think the attack can stop the cast.
Listen.
It does.
Listen. I would like to make a request.
I bet you would.
Okay, so can I react to a react?
Depends on what the react is.
if this what's her name?
Renavia.
Yeah,
You
Renavia.
you can use
Does
a
she-
reaction as a trigger for a reaction. Sure.
Okay. Does she try to hit me?
If yeah, absolutely, right? Like why not?
I mean, I'm just saying. So in which case, Morgan would call out, "Oh my God, Captain!" And use Craven Ploy as a reaction when you are attacked while adjacent to an ally. If that ally is willing to take a -2 penalty to her armor until the beginning of the next turn, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against that attack.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely.
I love
Roland.
like
Roland, stop short with
mechanical
Morgan.
cowardice. You know?
I don't know if I can use an entropic strike as a.
I think we've ruled that no in the past.
I think that you can't entropic strike as a reaction, but I don't know.
Why
that-
wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know.
That's where you said no in the past. To
Did I?
John.
What? Well, I haven't.
I
I
think
haven't
I think I'll
GM
hang
John
on
as
to my
a.
entropic-
That would be your call.
I think I'll just hang on to my entry point. You know what
Does
I'm
it
saying?
require any kind of like swift action or anything to use Entropic
Oh
Strike?
my God! She rolled a natural fucking 1, dude.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, but I do want to like, you know, what happened there is like basically you asked me to get him to step in your way, right? Mm-hmm. Right, and so. I definitely do that, and Roland's like, all right, Morgan. Yeah, no, he's seen them seen them do that a few times, and like, so he just steps between them and the and Renavia to take whatever hit from that natural 1 that Renavia rolled.
So
Yeah.
that means my spell goes through.
Your spell
correct?
goes off, and
Yes.
Roland is going to get DR 5
5. Yes. And
for 5 minutes. So that's pretty good.
Question: did my spell take? Well, never mind. She didn't hit, so it's fine.
Yes.
But the spikes basically attack anybody who hits Roland, who is adjacent to.
Yeah,
him.
that would happen after.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. And
Wow,
Morgan's just
what a-
like,
what
"Oh
a
my
turn."
God, thank you, Captain. I'm so sorry."
Solid turn. Talon 2, way off in the back, is missing out on some of the action. Is just going to double move and take a free entropy point for that. Top of round 2, Tia.
Okay. So, unfortunately, like the thing with the drone, currently Mantis is using a long arm and has no way of doing any other attacks except with the long arm. So, I'm scared to shoot and get hit because drone is squishy. So I guess I'm gonna somebody's taking an opportunity attack either
Oh,
way.
definitely, yeah.
Yep.
You can rebuild the drone.
Yeah, not
Can't
right now. I can't.
You can't rebuild you, Hestia.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a shot with Mantis so it will draw the reaction so I can get out of there.
There you go.
Okay,
That's the
all
way.
right. So
Because
yeah,
it is
I
a
mean,
drone.
You are taking a ranged attack, so that will be trigger an attack against Mantis, and that's a 21 to hit Mantis. I'm almost positive that's going to
Yeah,
hit.
that'll hit.
Okay, so let's look at some damage. 6 slashing damage with a claw coming at Mantis.
Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Alright. Cool.
All right, and you're adjusting Mantis's HP.
Yeah.
Do you need me to? Okay.
I got it.
All right. So that frees. So Mantis can now take the shot.
Yep.
I think you. It doesn't interrupt a ranged attack, right? It
No,
just,
it's just if it's
they
a
just
spell.
get a tit for tat.
Yes. Okay. That is an 18 to hit with the laser rifle against EAC.
Against EAC is a hit.
Oh, cool. Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's good. At
That
this point, I
is
thought it was like the threshold was like 23. You know.
right. That is
Lower.
11 fire damage.
Okay. Ding, bro. Okay.
I mean, I rolled well. 7 on a D8.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This Talon looks to be on its last leg. On there.
I can't believe it's still up.
So now I'm going to have.
We got a lot of these to go through.
Probably capped on entropy points now.
It was definitely Captain Entry, but yeah, no doubt.
He's going to do one serious uppercut on his way out.
Yeah, if he gets a chance. Okay, so that is
Not
your
my
action.
turn.
No.
That's that.
No,
I
you still
didn't
got
use
movement.
master control,
Yeah.
so I just gave Mantis just had the one action to attack, so I have 2. It used the enemy's reaction, so I'm gonna have Hestia move out.
I think Renovia's already used
Yeah, she's already used
her
hers
reaction.
Right.
on Morgan.
That was
Yep.
what I was banking on. And north. And then we'll have be able to take a shot with the acid dart rifle. 22 to hit.
22
but
is
it's-
a hit.
Yeah. Okay. But it's not EAC because it's acid and piercing.
It's fine. That's a hit.
Okay. 7 acid damage, or 7 acid and piercing damage.
Pow! Right in the kisser. Your foe has fallen.
Nice.
One
Nice.
Talon down.
Woot.
The acid dart goes right in the Vesk's eyeball. Kills it.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah.
just take this one off the board here.
Come on, take it off the board.
Take it
I
off
took it off the board. Okay. Hestia?
Can I recall knowledge before my turn's over? Because we do it for free in this game.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is it life science?
Yes.
22.
That'll get you one piece of information.
All right. We already know their resistances.
Well,
Or lack thereof.
on Renovia.
Oh, but not on these guys.
Not on
Yeah.
the Talons. But you have 4 you can, or 3 rather, that you can, you can target them if you want, so for that.
Right.
that purpose.
I mean, what do we want? Do they even have special abilities? I mean, they're just Vanguards.
Renovia is Renovia is probably, or you did the Vanguards.
I mean,
I
Which
did
one are you
Renovia.
recalling now?
does the 22? Is that enough for Renovia?
Renovia was the one that you targeted first, Morgan. You can target either one of them.
Okay.
It'll be the same either way.
Right. Okay. What do we want? Special abilities? Or
I would say special abilities on
Actually,
Renovia.
if you go the Talon, you can get two pieces of information.
I mean, I think Renovia is the bigger threat. Although there's a couple of them. I guess give me special abilities. Let's get it out of the way.
For Renovia.
Yeah, for Renovia. I'll do another one on the
Can't do another one. Oh yeah, on
the next turn. I can on the Talons.
Right.
I don't see special abilities. I see defensive abilities, offensive abilities, and other abilities. Which one of those is special abilities?
Yes.
The
Period.
the offensive and defensive abilities are like their feats. You know.
Right.
I
that
imagine they're
count?
probably class. Yeah, I imagine they're probably class feats. So I mean,
They are.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say counts as special.
So I would not waste this on offensive abilities, which is, entropic attunement and entropic strike.
Right.
I don't
So
think
they're-
that to me that's not even like worthwhile. It's a fucking Vanguard, right? Like they're gonna have that. Defensively, Renovia has mitigate,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
let me give
Which
you
is
the
also a Vanguard ability.
also a Vanguard ability, right? Yeah. You can spend it as a reaction when you take damage. You can spend an entropy point to reduce the damage you take by an amount equal to your Vanguard level. You can also use
Okay.
it to remove DR that you have if you want to take the damage.
Right.
To get entropy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So she can spend resolve, reduce that damage. Okay. All right, Tia. Good turn. Good kill. First blood.
Thank you.
Roland, back to you.
All right. Roland. Gadrick, what are you have a melee weapon in one hand, right?
Yep.
All right. Roland is going to continue his attunement into the graviton state. And then he's going to take a guarded step in between Talon 4 and Renovia. So now he is flanking Renovia with Gadrick.
Interesting.
And is going to then strike at Renovia.
Okay.
With that thing that I have, which
Sure,
is
yeah.
the Lunar Glaive.
The Lunar Glaive, yeah.
I've had this purple weapon for a long time now.
And you
All
will
right.
continue to have it for literally as long as we play this game. Unless you decide to reflavor it or whatever.
Well, unless Roland dies, too.
Well,
you know.
fair enough.
All right,
In
that
our
is
place,
24.
Why would you
Starfinder,
say that?
That's a 24 to hit.
24
against
to
Renovia.
hit.
Yes.
Against KAC,
Yes.
that's a hit.
Yes. Let's go. All right, so this is going to be 13 points of slashing
Ooh,
damage.
very nice. Okay, we'll take that all day long. Solid hit, Roland.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anything else for you, sir? I believe you spent your actions.
Let me just make sure that that is right.
You could free action call him a bitch. That's always an option.
Like y'all did that the entirety of last episode. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think we've made our point. You know? Yes, that is correct damage.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Good hit. All right. That brings us
Thank
to
you much.
Jinx, who will melee trick attack, I guess. You know? Shit.
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 What else am I going to do?
Natty. That's not a successful trick. Let's see if we can just hit the attack roll.
Who is he attacking?
Oh, the Talon's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll call it a ranged attack, a ranged trick attack against Renovia then.
All right.
But I've already rolled the trick,
Right.
and it was a failure.
Right.
That wouldn't change.
Right.
Okay. So, let's do this. Fucking 11, dude. Okay. Alright, Jinx.
You mad,
All
bro?
right, Jinx.
You mad?
Yeah, and I'll ask Spud about this, but basically, they should probably be a level or so higher by the end of this book than they were at the beginning of the book. You know what I mean?
Maybe so, but they're an NPC.
Yeah. So we'll if they make it out of here, we'll fix that problem. Nimlith. Oh gosh, she's a spellcaster, man. She's got so much shit going on. I think she'll move up and Jolting Surge Renovia. I think that's the
There
play.
we go.
You
That's what I'm talking about.
I think that's the play. Okay. Natural one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Way to go.
You're killing it.
Super.
The thing is, they're actually so much cooler than these shitty rolls
Sometimes
because they're
it be
like
that,
underleveled.
dude.
You know what I mean?
so-
You don't think
well,
it
no,
do,
A natural
but it
one's a
do.
natural
A
one
natural
at
one's
any
a natural
level.
one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
definitely, most definitely. Okay. Renovia's pretty boxed in though. Talon 1, he's got a free. He's gonna move up and spend an entropy point to entropic strike the fuck out of Tia.
All right.
Bro,
Natural one.
natural
That's a natural
one.
Oh, yeah.
One, dude.
Noise.
Are you kidding me right now, man?
Hey, keep that up, Zach.
Yeah, keep that same energy,
You're
bro.
doing great.
I like where your head's at.
I guess
right now.
I still lose the entry point though, don't I?
If you used
If
it,
I use
yeah,
the entry,
yeah.
if I spend a point on the attack, I'll still lose
Yeah.
the resource.
I think so.
That's disheartening. Talon 4 engaged currently with Roland, so that's who will attack.
Okay.
Talon 4's got 1 entry point that they're going to burn on this. I have so many character sheets open right now, man.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay. 19
Against?
against, I guess it's an entropic strike, so EAC, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
You were the
That
one
meets
looking
meets.
that up for me, weren't you?
Meets, well, not that specific thing,
Well.
Zach, but I've got it right here, and yes, it is EAC. That hits.
Okay. Okay, and nice. 15 damage coming at you, Roland.
Ooh,
15 bludgeoning.
I
Now
think
you do
I'm
have
gonna-
DR, and I'm gonna take
You're going to take some damage too.
5 damage, I believe.
All right, so that would cut that down to 10 damage. All right, I'll take that damage. I'll take that instead of trying to defend it because I want to save my reaction.
Okay, and then I take the 5 damage because it's equal to Morgan's caster level, right? Okay. Well, the thorns, man, you gotta love it.
How long does that last, Emily?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
1 minute per
Oh, wow.
caster
That's
level.
Yeah.
what's up.
Death
Yeah.
Break's Hardiness is a really good spell. I've
Yeah,
never
it is
taken
good.
it on Orin, but I should have.
I love that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talon 4 is done with. Gadrick Tosker is up.
Since we're in melee combat and still flanking Renovia, Roland and Gadrick flanking, I'm gonna do the unthinkable and attempt a trick attack. But this
Okay.
time with a knife.
Unthinkable.
With a knife. That is unthinkable because the knife itself has lower.
Yeah.
It's a 1d4 plus 3 versus 1d6 plus 2. So slightly less damage potential, but whatever. So going for the trick attack attempt. That's an 18 on the die for a 36.
Yeah, it's a successful trick.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so then now the knife attack. Oh, it's only a 10 to hit though.
Well,
Sorry,
it's-
brother.
wait,
Even
well,
even
hold
with
on.
the flanking.
And flat-footed. So
It's flat-footed to this
it's a
attack.
net- It's
So
a
it'd be
net 4 law. It's a 12 to hit.
But
a
doesn't
flat-footed
flanking
AC.
just
No.
Flanking
they're
gives me a
different.
+2.
Yes. Flanking gives a +2 to the hitter, and flanking gives a
okay,
-2
okay.
to the AC.
A 12 to hit flat-footed AC is a miss.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Well, miss every shot you don't
Hey,
take.
you tried. And you don't. Do you only get to impose a condition if you?
You have to hit.
I think
You have to hit.
I think you have to land the attack.
Yes,
but I'm
you
not-
definitely do.
This is a
No,
question
I'm-
for our resident
confirmed.
operative player here.
You can. This is correct. We can move on. That's you have to
Okay.
land. the
With,
hit.
yeah, you succeeded both
100%.
skill check and attack roll of the trick.
Okay, Vincent.
Adam over there falling over dying. Oh, look, I'm just reading the rules, man.
Yeah, we're good. Just trust me on that
Vincent,
one.
Vincent,
I do,
Vincent.
but
What are we
also,
doing,
like-
man?
All right.
Look
so
it up, Adam.
Vincent is going to take a guarded step, even though he really doesn't need to. Nah, he's just going to go ahead and move 5 feet northwest. He's going to be like, on your right, Gadrick. And while keeping his tactical rail cannon leveled, he says to Renovai, he says, "Oh shit!" And he's going to fire with his tactical rail cannon.
And I still don't have my reaction back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Go for it, man.
So,
This is a very advantageous turn order for us.
Yes.
on this
Yeah,
fight.
indeed it is.
all right. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, so that's a 6 on the die. That's a 16.
A 16 and
There's no
Yeah, that-
other conditions. It's
no
straight
other
16.
conditions.
Straight 16.
Yeah,
16
Not
against
flanked.
against EAC, KAC. Which one?
It's KAC.
right?
I'm pretty sure I missed it.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's a miss. Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
right.
But you didn't. Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't
You're
take.
absolutely
so
right, dude.
You gotta try.
That's my turn.
All right, Renovai the Gentle doesn't really have like AOE per se. I think she'll probably turn and go for Roland, who I think is actually the most hurtedest.
That's true.
Okay, she's got some entry points that she's going to pump for sure. Okay, into this strike. Connected to tactical Doshikari
Okay.
for a
little nervous,
23
guys.
to hit your EAC.
That's going to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Okay, and then what is the default. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt, dude. This is pumping. You get
a D4 for every point you spend.
Well, I think it goes up after.
It does not. It doesn't. Your entropic strike base die goes up, but the added damage from expending entropy points is always forever just an extra D4 per EP spent. It's confusing because entropic strike is not.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not. Yeah.
I'm tracking you now. Okay, I gotta do some funky numbers then. There we go. I am getting 2d4. I'm spending 2 points. I'm getting two additional d4 on this damage. Ooh, that is 22 bludgeoning damage coming at you. Now I'm gonna take 5.
I'm gonna reduce that by 5. Right for. So that's 17. We're now at 17. I am gonna use my reaction on that to try to defend against some of that.
Sure.
So here comes an attack, a parrying attack, so to speak. I get a +4 on this. That might do it. So that's a 23 to hit your KAC.
+8.
That's not. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
No, that's not gonna get it. No.
Fuck. All right. So yeah, I take 17 points of damage.
Yep. And now I took 5 for the thorns. I'm gonna call it. I know it's Defrex hardiness, but it's thorns, man. You know, come on.
Okay, I just heads up. I'm at 27 out of 39 HP.
Okay.
Yep. Well, conveniently, it's your healer's turn, Morgan. But I don't know if you want to burn a spell slot for that. That's up to you. But you're up.
Tiddlywinks. Hold on. God, I wasn't expecting you to get walloped like that.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. He just spent a lot of her entropy points. You know.
Both of them, yes.
Yeah.
Where is...
Saying that's why it was a juicier hit.
Yeah.
Extra 2d4 damage on there. You know.
And I think I rolled pretty good on the d4s too. No, I didn't. I rolled a 1 and a 2, so not that great. But.
Trying to figure out how I can get to you, because it's touch.
Oh, but you could. So you just guarded step, and then it's Mystic Cure. That doesn't.
Oh, it
Mystic Cure
doesn't?
does
Okay.
Not provoke.
Okay.
Mystic Cure does not provoke.
You got me
it
nervous.
Specifically
Okay.
says that in the text.
Then that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to guarded step up and say, "Sorry, Captain. Here you go. Yes, hold on." And
Level 1 Mystic Cure?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do level 1 because I really want to save my last
Sure.
level 2.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd
Makes
be
sense to
1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Let's do it. Let's roll that nice fat 8 on that die.
Okay,
Not that you can take advantage of all that.
that sucks. That's a 2. It's not
What-
an 8 at all.
What's
Plus
your
5.
wisdom? 7 heals them to
7.
full.
All right. No, not the full, but
Not to full health.
no.
Oh, really?
It's 34 of 39.
Oh,
But yeah, still doing okay.
Do you have any serums?
I do. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I'll get out of there if I got to, or I'll go down if I have to. It's fine.
Well,
Okay.
don't sound upset about it. I'm sorry.
And last but certainly not least,
I
Talon
think probably
2
least.
moves in, flanking Roland with Renovia, and
This is not
has
good.
2 beautiful fat entropy points to spend on this attack, and will do so with an entropic strike. Okay,
natural
so let's see. Natural 20, baby!
No.
Oh no.
Entropic strike damage, does it get doubled on a crit? I don't know.
Yes.
It does.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, dude. Here we go, man. I don't think you're going to like this too much, bro. I'll be honest with you.
No, I'm not feeling that I will.
Okay.
He was a good doggo.
No.
So it's just, okay. Fuck, dude. Oh my god, bro. 27 damage. 127 damage. And you are lucky, of all these D4s that I rolled, 3 of them were 1s.
Oh my god.
Hey, take 5, please.
What's that mean?
Take 5 damage.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I'll take my 5 damage.
your-
Okay.
I'll take my 5 HP
damage.
back too, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And at the end of 2 rounds of combat, I think, guys, this is a really good time to we'll see you, and we'll pick this one back up.
This will be fine. This will be fine.
That's a demerit on your record right there.
That's a bad one.
That's definitely a bad one.
Getting me now.